A little bit about what does it take to build a community, man? Because whiskey in itself brings people together. But what's the key to the community? Since you started with like no community plan, you was just like, hey, we're gonna do bourbon. Like, oh damn, this is working.
Yeah, dude, I think like our deal was just like greeting people and talking to people. Like it's not really that hard, you know. I mean,
you haven't seen the art of whiskey, man. I built the second page that I'm about to build.
I follow it.
Okay, so you understand.
Or the best. I follow.
No. You bet. No. YouTube is the art of whiskey. Okay. So look, guys, we're here with Whiskey Tangoes owner, Missouri, Ozark.
Missouri.
I'm from Missouri, so kids used to go to the Ozarks to cut up, get drunk, get fucked up, and I know a guy almost died fucking around with them Ozarks because they just get up there and get hammer time, man.
Yeah.
Now
we don't do that.
Okay.
Well, except for that one video.
Where he was splayed, as he said, talking in cursive.
Oh, I was, dude. Yeah, that's bad.
I was like, dude, and mind you, before that, he had cooked a whole meal. He cooked meat, lamb, he had cooked all the steaks.
Steak, shrimp.
You didn't drove.
Well, yeah.
And then something happened. It might have been Old Carter or something else.
Yeah, it's Buck.
Dude, we're blaming everything on Buck. Buck, if you watch this, it was all your fault.
Yeah.
Now, walk them through who you are, what you do, how they can connect, and anything else you want to know, man.
Yeah. So Daniel from Ozark, from Whiskey Tangoes. So we own a little liquor store in Ozark, Missouri. Met Trev and them through the Whiskey Blendery. We're the only place you can buy blendery items outside of Dallas. So we kind of, that's a pretty big deal, you know, for us.
Huge deal.
Yeah.
Eat this last one.
Yeah. So, and then Trevor invited me over just to have some dinner.
Yeah.
I cooked his dinner. I cooked him dinner last week, so
I
guess he's returning the favor. Yeah, dude, it's so good.
Dan, you understand? I used to be a chef, bro. I cook. Like that's.
Yeah.
You guys like whiskey. I study food and its ability to bring people together and flavor profiles. That's what I do. I'm always going to be obsessed with food.
Yeah.
And anywho, you've been in the liquor space for how long, man?
8 years. Yeah, 8 years. Kind of out of necessity. Like.
And talk to me about necessity. What's that mean?
Yeah. My dad was in bad health. We had a gas station that was not doing well in business. I own and operate another business that takes up most of my time, and my mother wasn't able to make decisions, and because she was taking care of my father, and so we were like, hey, we need to do something, and this gas station's not making money. We need to shut it down. It hadn't been remodeled since the 90s, and so anyway, we started the Whiskey Tangoes store. You know, thought
instead of the gas station.
Yeah, shut the gas station down.
Oh, sure.
Pulled the pumps out, remodeled, and started a liquor store. And then we found out like people love bourbon, and like
just found that out.
Yeah, and we didn't really do a lot of market research or anything. We were just kind of like going, you know. And so we started doing this thing, man. We do Thirsty Thursdays, and started building a community and had fun with that. And then we changed it to Free Shot Friday because I got tired of having to work on Friday, staying up all night Thursday night, you know, late, store, stuff like that. So then we transitioned that. We brought Brian Warren, our GM, in, and started doing Friday Night Social, and started doing some more barrel picks. And one thing led to another. We kind of become the barrel headquarters for Southwest Missouri. Now, kind of branching out to Oklahoma and Kansas, Texas, and St. Louis, Kansas City, and got a nice little following, and it's been good, man.
Tell them a little bit about what does it take to build a community, man? Because whiskey in itself brings people together. But what's the key to the community? Since you started with like no community plan, you was just like, hey, we're going to do bourbon. Like, oh damn, this is working.
Yeah, dude, I think like our deal was just like greeting people and talking to people. Like it's not really that hard, you know. I mean, like somebody walk in the store, you just, hey, what's going on? Find out what they like, find out what they're into. And then if you can provide like another level of like connection, you know, and create that second level of connection, then you're like, and I'm not doing it because I want to buy something. I just want to connect with them, right? So so we became passionate about it and started falling in love with bourbon ourselves and the bourbon community, and like just chasing that stuff, and like so it turned into something great.
You know what's funny is, from what I've learned, from where I sit, some people start chasing bottles and barrels.
Yeah.
This dude started chasing barrels. Got to the bottles later.
Yeah. I had a guy tell me one time, he's like, hey, if you're down there, pick me up a bottle of this, pick me up a bottle of this. I was like, boys, I bought 6 barrels down there. Like, I'm not carrying home bottles. Like,
But those barrels yield 120, 180. If you get a full barrel, 220.
Yeah.
We're talking 200 bottles. So you go, I can't bring you back a bottle.
Yeah. I mean, I try to, but like, sometimes just can't.
Now, what's the trick to being and it's not a trick, but what's the key to being a successful just business owner in general? You've been in the business world for a long time, clearly.
Yeah.
And what's those keys that you would give somebody who's starting out?
I'll tell you exactly what the keys is, and it's crazy that it's this simple to me, but it is just do exactly what you say you're going to do, and then do it well. Like that's it. Like if you say you're going to do something, go do it and kick ass at it, and like that's it. Just, I mean, it's crazy that it's that simple, but it's also mind-boggling to me how many people will tell me they're going to call me back, tell me they're going to provide this, tell me they're going to do this, and you never hear from them. I'm like, dude, all you had to do was show up. All you had to do was show up.
I just told Jamarcus this earlier today. I said 9 out of 10 times I beat everybody because I keep showing up.
Yeah. Hey, and the other thing is if you're asked to do something, or if you're given an opportunity, say yes. Like, quit making excuses to say no. Just say yes, and you'll be surprised like how many doors open for you and how many people start you can network with and meet. I mean, at KBF I was blown away like how many people I got the opportunity to meet and sit and talk to. Like, dude, we're just a small mom and pop liquor store owner from the Ozark, Missouri, and like,
are you though?
I mean, I like to play that card, but
I do too, man. Remember, I kept telling them I'm just a cameraman. They're like,
yeah.
They're like, dude, we're watching every video. Like, the fuck?
Yeah.
You're not just a camera guy, dude. We've seen you in 75, well, way more than that if we're being clear, in a year time.
Yeah, you just said you did 21 videos a day of your dogs. I mean, like, you did 75 in a week.
It's a lot to unpack, to say the least, man. But guys, I'm tell you this, man. Learn a little bit about his side of the business. I don't know that did you foresee this level of success at Whiskey Tangoes?
No, never. I think the driving factor for me was I had a vendor one time tell me, like, hey, most liquor stores are never going to get that. And I just said, hey, great thing I don't plan to be most liquor stores. And so, like, it kind of always, like, chip on my shoulder because everybody played us off as a small deal. And so, again, it helped that I had a real job, to pay the bills and everything else, and a good wife to let me support to chase some of the dreams and stuff like that. So yeah.
But is it a dream when you're betting on yourself though? Because I think we hear that you got to be risk adverse or you got to be like okay with risk. I said I ain't never ran a risk because I'm like, if it's me, Jamarcus has been there and we've done this many times.
Yeah.
Tim was I won't say flustered, but just like different times I showed him, he was like, oh man, you got to get on schedule. Like, yeah, whatever, let's get these videos done. And then I'd walk out. Till it became the point where he knows the value, and we all know the value of the videos, right?
Yeah.
Because even you share with me, like, man, people love watching me in videos on the Blenderies page, right?
Dude, we had people like track us down at Kroger at KBF, and we had pours with them in the parking lot. And they were like, because they saw the Blenderies shirts, and then they're like, oh shit, you brought Whiskey Tango with you too. Like, I mean, I was like, and I had never seen these people before in my life, but they'd watch us on the video, so
it matters.
Yeah, it does, and it blows my mind. It's crazy, but
as I told him, and we're talking about now, and he's asked a lot of great questions. Branding's key, messaging's key. Having a good time is everything.
Yeah.
And when you bring good bourbon, good food, good people together, it becomes limitless in terms of the opportunity to be successful. So, if you guys are in or passing through Ozark, Missouri, I would encourage you, if not challenge you, to stop by, say hello to Daniel and his staff.
Yeah.
What they got going on.
Yeah, our deal is we greet everybody, try to keep everybody just like greet them, try to find out what they like. All of our single barrels are open for sampling. You can check us out at whiskeytangostore.com. Find us on social medias from there. Love to see you. You can order online now. We don't ship, but if you're passing through, see what we have on the store, order it, we'll hold it for you. Pick it up when you come through. Yeah.
There you have it, man. Well, again, he was in town, brought his son and his son's. Are you his best friend or just a friend?
Just buddies.
Buddies?
Yeah.
Just happened to be getting married around the same.
Yeah, and then Derek and I went to high school together.
Oh shit, that's forever.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
But it's just
we're not that old, bro. We're old, but shit.
It's like that Kevin Hart. He's like, damn. And Don Cheadle's like, she's like, damn. And that joke is like 45. He's like, bro, you can't talk. He's like 10 years older than you, baby.
Yeah.
But in any man, you'd be surprised what whiskey does. I've been at the forefront, at the center of whiskey now.
Yeah.
At the highest level, sitting front row, literally.
Yeah.
When I was in your car, I was sitting in the front seat.
Yeah.
There's no place that we went where I wasn't sitting in the front seat.
That's right.
When we switched spots, and I get to record, learn, have a good time, meet amazing people, bring them together. I said, man, if you've got time, no issue if you don't. I said, man, I'd love to have you over, do a little booze and food, man, sit down podcast, do an episode, continue to holler at Whiskey Tangoes. He's asked a lot of good questions about social media.
Yeah, man, I appreciate just bringing us in. Like, dude, I love that. Like, when you asked, like, hey, you want to come over and hang out? I was like, hell yes. Like, I mean, when you asked, like, yes, I'm going to say yes. You know?
Hey, Eric felt the same. He was like this.
Yeah.
Fuck, I mean,
Yeah. We had a reservation for tonight. I was like, hey, cancel that, move it to last night, like, change it up. We're going to Trevor's. Like, he's cooking, we're going.
Dude, huge opportunity here just to connect people in dots, man. And again, Eric, I was like, we saw him leaving the blender and said, Eric, you're 20 minutes from the house, man. If you got time, stop by. Like, and I texted him. Remember, I said, like, hey, don't worry about coming today. I'll see you Monday regardless. If you can't make it, he said, I'll be there by 5. And he was at the blendery already too, so he's technically got no reason to come. But you know, it's such a blessing to say the least to be amongst great people and great times and just share their message. And when you look a year from now, I'd love to see his page continue to grow, his brand continue to grow, him continue to connect dots and people to amazing whiskey. I met a ton of people. It's so funny because I don't know Steve Rupel.
Yeah.
But Steve's a big guy.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
And so I'm sitting down on the couch and he walks with his head like, Trevor? And I was like, hey man, how's it going? I only see you on the videos, man. but it's one of those things where what's happened is I was just walking them through. I didn't know social media was going to be so impactful.
Yeah.
So to be at KBF, what did it feel like when people were like, oh shit, you're the Whiskey Tangoes guy?
Yeah, dude, it's weird. I mean,
it's a good way to put it. It is weird.
Yeah, it is weird. And then, you know, we watched a panel on single barrel picks, and it was Creola from New Riff, which we did, and then Sylvia from Heaven Hill, and John from Peerless, which is what Andy brought over.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, we picked barrels with all 3 of those in the last 12 months. Like, and so we got to go up and say hi to them and talk to them, and then when they recognize us and see us and like, oh shit, good to see you, and I mean, it's like, dude, it's just fortunate and blessed. Yeah.
Hey, well, the man said, half the battle oftentimes, believe it or not, is showing the fuck up people.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I've been stuck, because I just show up. I know what the work needs to get done, and I love when people just do what they say.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy how far you can get when you just do what you say you're going to do?
It's amazing. Yeah. And it's so simple. I don't understand why more people can't do that, but like, it's.
Well, guys, we're going to keep it.
But I'm glad they don't. We'll just keep doing what we do, you know?
Look, I was never counting on them. I was never counting them out, but I was counting on me. Yeah. That's the justice. Was like, you thought I wasn't going to show up? That's dumb. Yeah. I'll be here tomorrow, buddy. Yeah. Because I understand the value, the long-term value, right? Yeah. So even when you told me about Whiskey Tangoes and you focus on the long-term customer value and just, like you said, having a conversation. I watched Tim do it. Like, nobody comes in and just like, if you drove to the blender, you're leaving with a fucking bottle. Too far not to buy something. Yeah. So we're expecting you to buy it. Yeah. But the challenge is how good of a time did you have? Would you come back and would you bring 3 to 4 more people? Yeah.
Well, so the thing I see with Tim, and we try to capitalize on this too, sometimes, our place is small, and when you walk in, it's busy. I mean, there's a lot of things going on. There's people at the bar, there's people that's loud, and people walk in and kind of like, what? I thought I was just walking into a liquor store like to get something. What's going on here?
It's an experience.
So what Kim and I at first it was just my wife and I working there for a long time, and so I take that back. We had some extra help and had some great help and some good people along the way. But like our deal was always like, we see them, say hello to them, make sure you greet them, say hello. And Tim does the same thing. Oh yeah. It'll be packed in there, and he'll spot that person who looks lost and go over there and welcome them. And I mean, you just won.
Hey, every customer experience is everything in any business, and I think that's the difference between a T-Mobile and an Apple store. You walk into T-Mobile, Sprint, Verizon, they're like, "Oh, we'll get to you in a second." Apple's like, "How can I help you?" That's the difference. It's like every time you're like, "I got the same phone from a different company," I get better service at the Apple store, guys. I've said this before. We're on to something here. Guys like Daniel continue to remind me how much work we have to do, but even how easy the work's going to be as we just bring this whole thing together and keep it whiskey.
And thanks for tangling.
Oh, that's his thing. That's
Say thanks for tango.
Dennis Hombre, Daniel said. Until next time, people.